2K. Looks pretty cool, but alright. Anyway. Enough with the 2K WWE video game. Let's talk about comics, shall we? So, it's been announced that Marvel Comics and TV will be reported to Kevin Feige under the Marvel Studios banner. I saw that after the show ended, that they are going to, that Marvel Comics and TV is trying to salvage what they can, and hoping that Kevin Feige can spread his holy wisdom onto them. I'm just being a smart ass towards it because it's kind of dumb. I honestly don't care. Because, well, I really don't care what happens with Marvel Comics, to be quite honest with you. I know there's a lot of people who, are excited because Kevin Feige's given his wisdom and knowledge towards Marvel Comics. I am not the biggest Kevin Feige fan. I know there's a lot of people that love Kevin Feige. They love everything he does. And everything he touches is gold. I'm just like, this would be the same motherfucker who would, if he ever ran DC Comics, he would make Batman basically what you saw in Batman and Robin or Justice League. This funny, witty dude. That's the thing that bugged the fuck out of me with Justice League. As much as people love Joss Whedon and they just think he's the greatest thing that ever happened. Justice League sucked. It was trash. I was excited in a way because the way the trailer looked. And my cat loves aggravating that screaming ghost thing. And I'm not excited about what they're going to do with Marvel Comics because, to be honest, they're probably not going to change. The same goes with the TV show. I mean, people got so mad and they went at Netflix for canceling Daredevil and Luke Cage and Jessica Jones and Iron Fist. Well, everybody was happy for Iron Fist because nobody really gave a shit. I did. I thought it was a really good show. Even though people are saying the show is racist, it's like, how is it racist? Nobody knows why, but apparently it is. The thing about it is, I think, honestly, Marvel ended the relationship with Netflix. I don't think Netflix had any input or involvement. I think they just got pissed over Disney doing their Disney Plus thing, in which you couldn't really blame them. I mean, do you want to be Netflix and get fucked over by Marvel? Because Marvel's owned by Disney and Disney started their streaming service and you're just Netflix and you have to deal with the shit of, Disney going like, well, if you don't throw up this bunch of money. We're going to take these shows and go over there. Fuck no. You're going to be like, you know what, fuck this. I don't have time for this. And they end up canceling the shows. I mean, it sucked, but it's like, do you really want to do business with somebody you're going to get screwed over because they have their parent company that they work for is like starting up their own thing, which is similar to what you have? No, you're going to get pissed and you're going to be like, fuck it, I'm not doing this. Punisher. I forgot Punisher, so yeah. I'll be honest, I never watched Punisher to begin with, so I don't know. I was more pissed about them canceling Ghost Rider. I was like, finally, we're getting a Ghost Rider show, and boom, canceled. And the thing about it is, it's weird to blame Hulu, because Hulu is owned by Disney. It's weird to be like, it's Hulu's fault for not working with Marvel and Disney. It's like, they're owned by Disney. You really can't be like, you really can't blame anybody except Disney themselves for canceling it. Same. I know, right? It's like, it's crazy. Here's something that's interesting. This happens in the political landscape in the good old America. Presidential candidate Pete Buttigieg. What kind of name is that? Your name has butt in it. Buttigieg. I bet that dude's gay. Just for that name. Presidential candidate Pete Buttigieg. I hope we don't elect this dude. I really don't like, I'll be honest with you, like, I know this is going to possibly piss off a lot of people. I really don't want a Democrat elected as president. Because I'm a Trump supporter, and yeah, I know there's going to be a lot of people like, this dude's a Trump supporter. I really don't want a Democrat elected. I don't want Joe Biden, because Joe Biden is fucking crazy. Like, this dude would be the same guy. He'd be like, it's great to be here in North Carolina. I'd be like, Joe, you're in New Hampshire, you fucking idiot. Like, this is a dude. I am not making this up. This was on all over the news, to the point where a lot of us were going like, oh, God. Somebody take Grandpa Joe and put him back in the nursing home. This is the same dude who spoke at, I am not making this up, CNN did this LGBTQIA town hall, talking about gay people who don't have rights. And it's like, how do you have rights? You have the rights to get married and whatever you want to do. This is the same dude, Joe Biden, who goes, well, when I came out, and it's just like, oh, God, you fucking idiot. It was so cringeworthy. And I didn't watch the town hall, because I don't really care. It's not my issues or rights or whatever. I don't really fucking care. Everybody's already talking about, kicking off conservatives off of social media because we trigger everybody's feelings. I mean, I got blocked by LeBron James, so I don't really fucking care. Anyway. Pete Buttigieg recently sat down for an interview with another Pete Hamby. He responded to Dave Chappelle and the Joker director Todd Phillips, who recently made comments about surrounding America's current PC culture regarding to comedy. Hamby asked Buttigieg I I know it's immature, but their last names. Hambias Buttigieg. And their both name is Pete. I I know it's sort of immature, but it's like the names the names are just so you're looking for memes. You're looking for like the really fucking mean memes to come at these people. Todd Phillips, who recently directed a lot of comedies in the early 2000s, came out a few weeks ago and said, I don't want to make a comedy anymore because everyone gets triggered and is offended. He added, there is also a kind of subgenre of comedy with Dave Chappelle and Bill Burr who deliberately are trying to be provocative because they are sick of what they think is culture that is too politically correct. You know, the thing about it, and it's so amateur. Buttigieg responded, look, two things are true. One part is how comedy works. It's a challenge our conversation. It challenges our sensitivities and all that. And that's what it can contribute. He continued. Another thing is that it's also true, and true is hurtful things and hateful things are often come at us in the form of humor, and we learn how to handle both things. You know, I recently found out like my podcast show is considered entertainment and comedy, which is really cool. Even though there's a lot of people who get triggered and offended. Which I don't know how. Like, I don't know how I trigger and offend people. Like, my cat's setting off this scary screaming ghost thing. I'll be right back real quick. She's doing this purposely. She's doing this just to trigger people. I'll be right back. I'll play the song. Alright, I'm back. She's just laying there, and there's like this screaming ghost thing, and there's like a sensor, and she's just like swatting at it, setting it off, like. And I turned it off, and she was just like looking at me like, thank you, jerk. You ruined my fun. I set it up there to like, I put it by the window. Because the other cats get on the porch, and I kind of want to like do a Halloween prank on them. And all of a sudden, there's the black cat named Romeo, who is laying on the table, just looking through the window, like, "What up?" It's kind of funny though, but cats have a personality of their own. All right, let's continue what Buttigieg said. He continued, when a piece of art that is out there to challenge conventions does something that is really harmful, then I think it's time to